A new warning on the Zika virus from the World Health Organization today. Officials say that virus is spreading explosively all around the Americas. That's forcing the agency to schedule an emergency meeting on the virus. But is this something we need to be worried about here in southeast Wisconsin? Casey Geraldo has been looking into this. She joins us live in the studio with more. This is something that is staying in the news since we first talked about it last week.
It is, and they say it's spreading really quickly, but I talked with people here in Milwaukee and they tell me they're not too worried about the virus, but there are cases as close as Illinois and Minnesota. So I called the state health department to figure out how big of a risk this poses to us here in southeastern Wisconsin.
It is now spreading explosively.
Zika virus, the disease quickly spreading through Latin America and spreading around the world with pictures like these.
Horrifying. I have 7 grandchildren and I know several young ladies who are expecting, and it just breaks your heart.
The biggest risk Zika poses is to pregnant women.
CDC is recommending that all pregnant women considering postponing travel to areas where Zika virus is present.
These areas where anyone could pick up the disease, according to the Wisconsin Department of Health Services.
There is a risk to residents who might travel to other affected areas.
If you've gotten a mosquito bite in one of those countries, you might not have any symptoms at all. But those who do may have fever, rash, joint pain, muscle pain, headache, sensitivity to light, or pink eye.
Most people will get those mild symptoms, but it's rare that you will have severe symptoms, and we haven't seen deaths associated with this.
The disease leaves your system within a couple of weeks, so if you get pregnant afterwards, you should be fine. The mosquito isn't in Wisconsin yet, so for right now, people I talked with aren't too worried.
I'm not pregnant and I'm not traveling anywhere around there, so I'm not really super concerned about it.
The reality hasn't struck yet, so it doesn't scare me.
So right now, if you're here in Wisconsin, not traveling, not pregnant, you don't have anything to worry about. But some cruise lines are waiving cancellation fees for Caribbean trips and other places affected. If you're wanting more information, you can go to a link to the DHS's webpage on Zika at TMJ4.com.
I guess the good news is for us here, it is winter.
Right,
and
so
mosquitoes in winter in Wisconsin do not go along very well.
Exactly.
But if you got a trip somewhere, be careful.
Exactly.
Casey, thanks so much. Like Casey just said, this